Let's talk about the Eagles first. They've been on a bit of a skid. They won the Super Bowl. They started 4-0. Now they're on a two-game losing streak. They're visiting the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. Where do things stand with the Eagles? Are they Super Bowl contenders, or what's happening here?
Short answer, Will, is yes. There's too much talent on this offense for me or anybody to not consider them one of the best teams in the NFC that will represent the 7-team playoff picture. But right now they're in a little bit of a rut. This is not normal for a team to get outgained in all 6 games that they've played this year, including their 4-0 start. That's led to players voicing some frustrations. You'll remember A.J. Brown did that very publicly a couple of weeks ago, and they kept losing games. They lost to the Broncos, they lost to the Giants, and during their mini bye last week, the entire offensive staff and all the players met together to try to figure out how do they find their way out of this. And the word that quarterback Jalen Hurts used was urgency. He has to have the urgency, the players have to have the urgency, and Kevin Patullo, the offensive coordinator, as they try to find their identity here, he has to have that urgency as well. And the one thing you'll notice that's been missing, Saquon Barkley, the 2024 Offensive Player of the Year, where has he been? In the last 2 games, he's run the ball 18 times, hasn't eclipsed 100 yards rushing in any game this season. Good week for him to do so against this Minnesota Vikings defense. They're 24th out of 32 teams in the NFL against the run. Good chance for a get-right game.
All right. You know who's been getting right recently? The Kansas City Chiefs. Quickly, before we let you go, the Chiefs look like they might have been dead. Certainly not. They're 3-3. What's the next step for them before we say goodbye?
Patrick Mahomes gets its #1 receiver back this week. Rashee Rice was serving a 6-game suspension for the NFL's violation of the NFL's personal conduct policy. He will be back this week. Now, how much he'll play, to be determined, but hearing Mahomes talk about it says it's going to be kind of hard to keep him off the field. I imagine they're not going to have much of a leash on him at all. So he'll have his top 3 receivers available in a must-needed win in the division. They're 0-1 right now. They've got the Raiders coming to town, and anytime these 2 teams play at Arrowhead, these games go full tilt.
Yeah, never count out the Chiefs and never count out Courtney Cronin for the expertise. Thank you so much for joining us, Courtney. And you can tune in to Vibe Check every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern on Disney+.